Hi, you guys. I'm really quite excited for tonight's presentation. Hi, everybody. Oh, thank you for that. Heavenly and Angel Talk. Thank you for that super sticker right in the beginning. Thank you. Welcome in. This live is a very important a case breaking live. If in fact the authorities want to know who this is, they need to ask for it, because I will be waiting to give this information to whatever big media outlet wants it. Because this is really, really, really big information, and you guys, it pulls everything together, starting with Summer Moon Wells. It pulls it all together. Now, where I got this information, you will not know. You won't know these people, is what I'm saying. The people will know who they are, and the group that's doing this, they're all completely connected all the way through Michael Vaughn. All the way through the 4 students. All the way through to Kylie Rodney. It's a concrete mixer. And it's plaster. This is part of my presentation that is, there is a face. There are faces in here. This is the part of my presentation that is, it's towards the end, but it's all one group. And it's really important to stay and watch this whole entire presentation, because thank you, videos. I did not have time enough to put all the pictures in the presentation, so at the end I will definitely be just placing them up here, because I want to make sure that I see and go through all the videos snapshots. This is the Summer Moon Wells missing children. This is their story, and I'm sticking to it. Anyone that really wants the true story and wants to know what the hell's going on out there, just email me. That's it. I'll give you the references, and I will tell you where to go. Period. Easy as that. You don't have to wait for anyone to give it to you, but give it to yourself. Because this information has been accessible since the beginning of when I was introduced to Summer Moon Wells. All of it. I'm going to show you 3 slides in the beginning before I go into the presentation, because I want you guys to see how important this information is and how urgent this is to get to the right people that will do something about it. I'm not sending this shit in. I've sent enough stuff in. I know that they watch my information. Just come get it. Do your homework. Not that complicated. On that note, welcome into WCIA Network, where everything I do and say falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Let me turn this on mute if this one is on mute yet. Sending this shit in. I always do that. So welcome, you guys, and welcome new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing, and new members. If you haven't subscribed and you like what you're going to see today, which I believe you're going to really, it's going to be mouth-dropping, which it already should be, because I'm showing you that this has to do with cement and concrete and plastering. That's it. It does. And I'm going to show you pictures that by the time I'm done here, you're going to be like, oh my goodness. It's always been in front of our faces. Always. In our faces. Welcome, Judy and Muffin Top. My mods, welcome in. Nancy Hopkins, welcome. Heavenly and Angel Talk, welcome in, and thanks for the super sticker. I wonder if we're going to get Donna in here tonight. I don't know. She's taking care of her father, right? That's what it is. Well, welcome in, guys. And you like what you see, subscribe. And we take super stickers, all that good stuff. It really, really helps. And with that, I'm going to get started. What you're seeing in front of you is I have these people that I've been following. And I was directed to a group that was so slightly connected to the group I've been watching. But that group has all the information. And it's telling the truth. And it's not being hidden. Summer Moonwell's missing children, including the 4 students that they have no DNA, they have nothing to follow. Follow this. Follow the information that I have been sending in, because this is what's happening. Everything that I show you here today is an element that you have seen. If you've been following my channel, is an element that you have seen, and the storyboard is the same. Oh my goodness. Thanks, Heavenly and Angel Talk. You're so cute. Thank you. Thank you. That the back of the man in his big body. Yes, we are. This is a group that is in charge of mixing the cement and mixing it all in and putting it down as plaster or cement somewhere. You guys, this is what they're doing. It makes sense, and I have seen this. This here, let me outline it. This here is a maroon container that I have pointed out almost every time I say this group is involved. Like these maroon things, the front is open, are found on Don Wells's property. They're found in the, you know what, I'm not even going to sit here and name all of them. They're just in all of my videos. And this is showing the head. And understand that this wheelie, this container, could totally be the basket on wheels. There is nothing that tells me it isn't. This consistently points back to cement and plaster. This room that you see is filled with all of the elements. Look at the background. And it's not covered up. It's clear as can be. This is all all of the information. And towards the end, it's not towards the end. I'm actually basically really the whole entire presentation shows elements. And because I've made it my business to make the elements so crystal clear, you're going to see them all. There's the V. There's the maroon with the white. There's the white box. You guys, it's all in here. So if anyone really wants a real story, come and get it. Or just do what the law enforcement's doing and just ignore the whole entire damn thing. Ignore it. Because this is where the bodies are going after they're burnt. They're going in here. They're going in here, you guys. This is called Robin Lane's bread making situation. This is the bread making video. Welcome to Robin Lane's bread making with Tim Mullen. This is what Tim Mullen's videos and Robin Lane's videos do. They mix this stuff. They mix it. It has become so crystal clear in the last few hours for me that I don't understand if no one takes the story on and sees through what's happening here. I'm calling the bullshit card. Because this cement, sand, whatever you want to call it, is sitting on top of the maroon boxes. Wait till you see the 80 plus pages, because I have a lot of photos that I didn't get put in here yet. This is the Summer Moon Wells missing children. I am only showing you these 3 slides, and then I'm going to review a little bit of what I did yesterday quickly. And then I'm going to go back to this because this should blow it all open. You guys, these are the 5s and the mud 5s and the sand 5s. The sand 5s and the mud and everything that we've been seeing this is where it's coming from. They're putting shit in here. This is what they're doing. Everyone has a bucket. Oh, Julie, wait till you see the faces. I'm actually going to show you real faces and real skulls in here. I'm just getting started. I'm just getting started. This is to show you how clear the photos are. And to show you that this stuff is going down. If the authorities choose to bring it down, this could go down tonight. Because I know that my videos have been watched. I know that everything that I have shown is going to be shown tonight. They did the same thing to the 4 students in Idaho. I already called them. I asked if I could get through. I said, hey, you guys let the guy from the interview room Why can't I get through? Like, get me clearance. Get me clearance. Because I said to her, I said, doesn't make sense. Why could he go and I can't? But I told him I'm not showing up until I have permission, because that's not how I do it. That's not how I do it. I don't want to be the one to just show up and they don't know I'm coming. The information in these pictures, you guys, are very, very obvious that this is what they're doing. The teeny, teeny little pieces of evidence that are inside the photos here really, really show the Summer Moonwell's missing children's case clearly. There's the blue face with the V. It's in the sand. There's no reason this information should be in here. There's the Maroon 5. All the little pieces are in here, you guys. They're all in here, and they're really in here. They're really in here. And this is why Don said, oh, he is quite clear that we're not going to find Summer. Oh, I'm dying to burst. I can tell you that. I know when I've hit it. Because this to me is almost like, if this is ignored, it's the bullshit card. Like, if this is ignored after this presentation, look what's in the sand. Look at the background. There's the boxes, the clear boxes. There's the maroon. There's the maroon machine. It's right here. There's the A. Here's the clear boxes with the maroon edge. Look closely at these, you guys. This is Summer Moon's story. These are the children's story that have been going on. This group at least goes back 14 years. This is where they go. And let me tell you, when Don said that the guy, I'll tell you what the guy spilled. He said the guy spilled shit all over his new house because he was putting this plaster down. And what happened was the guy spilled the shit. The powder that comes in those bags is supposed to go in the barrel, and they're supposed to mix it. Something went wrong. The powder, which looks like this, I'll show you one more. I've got a whole thing to show you. It's those white bags. Somehow Summer Moon's was wound up all over the floor of the new house. Up here, you guys, are the sticks. Right here are the sticks that I don't know what they do, but this is all important. This is the stuff that I tell you is inside the trees and over the doorways. This is the maroon. This is the clear door with the maroon edge. This here is the machine back here, and these are all of the bags. They're all the bags. So I will be going through that in within 5 minutes because I want to explain and revisit quickly, review how important these photos are from the 4 students. This is very important for them to understand and recognize that these 4 students went through the same process. That this picture here is going to become extremely important as these cases get exploded or imploded or whatever. But these are going to be extremely, extremely important photos as they move forward. Because what you see here is never what it appears to be when you're dealing with this group. These photos, believe it or not, that were put out, tell the story so clearly that I'm actually so perturbed right now that no one is recognizing the fact that Plunder tells the stories. Plunder is the storyteller. Because no one has photos like this, you guys. If we had photos like this, don't you think we'd be discussing it? No, I pull them out of her video. They're all in her video and they don't lie. She's not lying. Plunder's telling the story. I would love to know who she is. Oh, that's funny you just asked about her because I was going to do something with her because I started looking at that video for one split second and I had to stop because it's so frustrating how obvious it is that something went down with them. The pictures are really obvious. Really obvious. Maybe I'll do a recap with her because I know I do have her photos somewhere. I pulled some aside because they really here. I mean, here, not to go off tangent, but really? Look at all the way to the left. I mean, these are ridiculous photos. These photos show so much information that I think it's embarrassing that the authorities haven't even connected this shit. Look at her bed. It's ridiculous. I have all that stuff of hers and it's so insane and it's so wrong that I don't even know what to say. But this here, so you see, here's a great example. See that machine that his head is in? It's like that maroon machine right there. That maroon machine, I can now locate and tell you that it's in like that maroon machine under the 5 and the maroon machine here. That's the one that winds up here. That's the maroon machine. See the number 5 on it? This is the machine that I've been talking about, the maroon one. Here, they even has the number 5 on it there. And it shows right there under you guys, it shows. It shows. It's not hiding anymore. It shows. These are going to be very important pictures. These are very important pictures. You know, at least acknowledge the fact that this is what it is. Everything that now I see on these girls here could be identified in the videos that I just pulled from these people's channel. All of this could be identified. Let me show you. I'm going to use this as an example. Here, they have that white stuff on them, shit hanging on them. See this? This is what's on them. This. This is in the room with the plaster. This is on Kylie. It's around her neck. This is on whatever girl is sitting in their fraternity house. It's right there. They wind up, their heads are in that plastic box, just like Summer's, with the maroon edge. Everything comes together. You see? See the head in there? This is the same box, you guys, that I showed you yesterday of Summer Moon in the back of her car. These are the boxes that their head is in or something, but that's what's on Kylie. And I think that these are both Kylie. I went through this yesterday. And now that this other information has come forth, it's super obvious. But these photos are going to be very, very, yes, G.H. White, I believe that those are both Kylie. In my video yesterday, I put them on top of each other to show how similar they really are. Yeah. These are going to be photos once. So the reason I put this in here is because once they decide to understand and recognize that this is a bunch of bullshit photos and everything was staged and everything is being shown through plunder, they will want these photos because there are only certain photos that are going to be telling the story correctly. And this is the story. And it's being told correctly through plunder. Do not allow them to create confusion for you in the pictures. Separate the sections like I showed you. There's a top layer, a middle layer, and a lower level. They put the 3 layers together to confuse you. There are 3 layers to their stories. You are not taking, thank you for the number 1s. They are not pictures that are just, frames on top of each other. They're different photos. It's not like the same frame is on top of you. They're different, not only different photos, they're different locations and they're different part of the story. Thank you for those number ones. They're different parts of the story. And for Summer Moon Wells has given me the opportunity to show me and have to show me what my gifts really are. Oh, I love Plunder's videos. Yeah, they're great. They show all the information I need. They're great. I could just go right to it and pull the information that I know is to be true. It's all in her videos. And the more that we recognize it, the more that these photos are going to change. And they're going to tell the story because that's what we do here at WCIA Network. Don't ask me how. It's just what happens. The first time I saw it happen, trust me, first time it happened like it was a film showing, and I really kind of freaked out. It was hard for me to get out of it. I was like in the picture. You know, when you see those creepy shows, I understand them now. So look at the pictures, what it's showing. It's showing different information. But let me tell you guys something, it's telling the truth. Do you look at pictures in train cards, which I feel is also Kylie? How did these 4 kids get picked? These 4 kids, they're all a part of it. Like, we really don't necessarily know, like Kylie Rodney. Who's Kylie Rodney? We don't know who died or who's in that room. These kids have known about this group. I mean, these are cults that they're not new to them, you guys. It's not like someone broke in that they didn't know was from the cult. This is a cult that they were comfortable with. They know them. They know these people. They're not going to find their DNA match because these people that did this don't have a record. They haven't been caught. They're not that stupid. But that's a good question, videos. It is. It's a good question. GH, right. You just said it. It's a very good question. My giggles. I giggle a lot because I can tell you it's something that these spirits are very clear in what they want you guys to see, and they're very, very crystal clear on their information, and they know their story. They know what they went through. So when I look at this picture, you guys could easily just get lost in it. But what I know is my eye goes directly to the elements in which I've been working with. And there's certain information that I've been seeing, oh my goodness, since June 16th. Even before then. This photo here really just, this one day will be a major photo once someone decides to take this seriously. All the way down to the B. You know, there's a lot of information in here that matches the elements once you know your elements and you don't get taken away. Because you could see the boy really got shit kicked out of him. He I would believe was unrecognizable or beheaded or something. This is him, and they're showing his death. They're showing it, you guys. What is so hard to understand for the authorities to be like, or how about that's why I'm always like, I need a media news outlet. This is what they should be showing on their news. This is it. This is what they should be showing. This. This. What does this mean, Barbara? Why does another clairvoyant have a different result from her? I don't know. I don't know what that means. This is the boy. And it is pretty crystal clear what's going on here. And it's right in the picture. Everything is in this picture. The day they decide to really look and allow it to come to surface will be the day that these photos are allowed, or which I say, that other people will be given the permission to see the truth. To see the truth. I believe the whole town knows videos. I think the whole town knows. Everyone knows. But part of what they do is they're very loyal. You know, they're very loyal. So it was really important for me to show these photos again because they do tell the story. They really tell the story. This is the underground. This is really obvious. This is the underground. And this is the stuff that needs to be shown and talked about. And this is why I'm revisiting these photos. When Trish showed that room with the fives in the basement, not to say that was Trish, because I don't believe that the faces are the people that we say they are. The faces are deep fake, so by no means am I calling her out at all. At all. What she showed was the truth. Now, it's the same rooms and the same information that is shown in the four students that were killed. She had the same information coming out of her rooms that were number fives. Right? She had heads. That's it. She had heads. And this is from the food truck night. That's just something that needs to be acknowledged, right? I mean, how is this not being acknowledged? This is another photo that will stay in the book. This is a solid photo. All these photos here I'm keeping here in this presentation because this is the truth. This is the truth. This is what happens. And this is your food truck that they say was a food truck. They're just doing the sacrificing. And that gentleman there is attached. So these photos I really, really needed to keep in here and show you. Brace yourself. Brace yourself. What I'm about to show you is going to be very triggering to some people. So I'm going to show you images that need to get to the press. These images need to get to the press because these images show sacrifices right out loud. These images are the Summer Moon Wells missing children's cases. These images come from all the way back 14 years. So if any of these children look familiar to any of the missing children out there, note it. Trust me, I will do the same thing tomorrow. So anything that you see in these photos, if you feel as if that child is someone that, is still missing, I'm telling you the truth. These photos contain kids that are being brutally abused. They're being abused. I'm going to be showing you photos from this video. From this video, as you could see, the elements are crystal clear, like I showed you before. This is so, you guys, I am putting it out there. It is my reputation that I put out there every time I say, this is it. When I tell you that they don't have to go any further than finding this freaking room, I know what I'm saying. Look at, see that? Those are what that's like, these are elements, you guys. Look at this. So I'm going to be showing you information from these. And this one. These are very, very, very difficult to look at, but I am showing them really because this could bring justice. By showing this tells the story of the Summer Moon Wells missing children. Throughout this video, this video, the children, because I know they hold dolls, the child that is being recognized as the one is holding the doll with the bloody V on it. This is what is shown in this video. Now, to other people, it may look weird, but to the subscribers and members that have been watching my channel know that we've seen this before. We've seen this before. These are elements that match. Those are the masks they put over their face, and these are elements. And it's in these videos. The information who these people are is what I need to send to the authorities, because this is the room of hell. They fall apart. This video is actually only 2 years old. The information here is only 2 years old. This is horrid. This is a slaughterhouse. It's a slaughterhouse. They're rolling them in on what you roll cement in with, in a not a tractor. They're in dumpsters. They're like in one of those dumping things. The red room. Correct. Sassafras. Yes. And totally rumple lung here. Yes. Plaster is been such a major element. And you know how many times, not to say they're going to listen to me, but I'm like, oh my God, look at the plaster. Look at the plaster walls. Look at the plaster. Look at the walls in between the walls. Look at that stuff. And here at the 4 kids, the 4 students, they show it. Thank you, NW Love. Wheelbarrows. That's what those are. They're pushing them around in wheelbarrows. And these are not fake rooms, you guys. I have the whole video, so whoever wants to take the lead as that is, I will not give the names other than to a media outlet. Because if this is not going to be discussed by the law enforcement, at least the media outlet could give these children justice. I mean, do you really think that that's something that we should be looking at? This is 2 years ago. For all we know, that's Quentin. We don't know if the real Quentin, when he went missing or how long he's been gone. We don't know. We don't know the baby. But the video, now imagine that this isn't a video that is a moving video, like these parts are moving. This is just a picture of the video. This is just a screenshot of the video, because I don't want to put the video up here, because I want that video to go to the authorities and to go to a media outlet. Are they going to allow me to show this stuff? And every detail matches Summer Moon Wells missing children's cases. Every one of them. Really, the story is, why the hell wouldn't law enforcement do anything about these pictures? They're going to get worse, you guys. I'm showing you stuff, that shouldn't be on YouTube. 1111. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This shit shouldn't be on YouTube. You are looking at the Summer Moon Wells missing children's elements. You are looking at all of it. The wheelbarrow, that I've seen it used. We've seen it used, you guys. In the video of when they're digging and putting people in the ground. They're wheeling them just like that. In wheelbarrows. You guys, these are real children stuck in a really bad situation. They don't want to be there. I know these elements. They're all the same, you guys. You guys, these are all the same. They're all the same. This video, sorry that it's covered up like this. This video shows them in armor. These children are just ripped apart. I know that this picture, I take certain pictures and put them in here on purpose. I take the ones that look like the coloring, it looks like it's going to change. So what happens, what I have learned is pictures like this show the most important information. It's like the underlayer comes forward. And these are the this is the equipment that the kids have on them, and they're crying, they're scared, they're bonded. And photos like this is like showing that there's a war going on and no one gives a shit. And no one gives a shit. It's like saying they have children underground in a war zone. Please help them. Nope, sorry. We just can't do that. I'm sorry, we can't. They're in a war zone. This video shows them wearing the equipment, and these children are connected to the machines. I have never seen it so clear. These are babies. These are kids. You guys, this is on them. There's your box, your number 5 box. There's the fish thing around the person. There's the number 5 box attached to the little baby's head. If this is, put it this way, this is pretty detailed information, right? I'm at the point where I'm like, where's the news stations? Where are the people that do their own investigating? Where are the people that actually do investigate outside of YouTube, where I believe most of these channels work together? I don't know any of the YouTube channels. I don't know any of them. I'm new to this. I came here because I was brought here. This is attached to the child, you guys. That's not fake. That's the thing is, this is what I've been telling. It's the number 5 box. It's right there. That's the fish that was around Summer Moon, you guys. It's right there. That's what's on her. That's what's on Kylie Rodney. That's the story. The story isn't about... It's about the story. The children's story is being told. I'm telling the kid's story, right? They're getting justice. Their story is being told, but they want it recognized, right? Well, also has to be recognized is this isn't being recognized. It's not being recognized. It's only not being recognized. It's being ignored. There is a freaking war going on, and it's being ignored. There's her number 5 box. That's the equipment, you guys. And anyone that doesn't know, I've been gathering the same information for over a year. And when I say it's the equipment, I say it's so crystal clear because I've seen it so many times. That I know what I'm looking at. I know what I'm looking at. And now it's time to have the authorities, you know, put on their big boy pants and do something. Like, put on your big boy pants. The Epstein, I don't know a lot about this one. Buckets. Yeah, they're sitting in buckets. I mean, the people that have been looking at my channel, if you all have to be flipping out looking at these like I am flipping out looking at these, because I have been looking at this machinery and this stuff on bodies through deep fake cover-ups, right? Summer Moon Wells has this on her. Kylie Rodney has this on her. Michael Vaughn has this on him. Like, this is stuff that's on the victims. This is on the victims. $29. This here is a photo that's bringing us into the next video. This is what they're connected to, you guys. The next video is extremely trigger warning. They have this child being abused by a lamb. By a lamb. Now, a lamb is part in what they use as a sacrifice. A lamb showing it goes with them. This child is in a tire that has a bucket. This child's video is horrific to watch. And they really put the whole thing out there. You could see here in the corner pictures show more of the truth. He is with another person. He's not alone. And pretty bloody. Now, these are only a couple years old. It needs to be stopped. It needs to be stopped. The lamb makes sense to me because I saw the lamb. It's in the cylinder. It's part of what goes with them. The lamb is part of it. And these videos really show me that I'm correct. Completely. There's like a pole connecting them, and anyone that really wants the true story could goddamn go get it, because it's there. This next slide is horrific. They have the white, maroon, and the green faces connected to the lamb. This child is really beat up. Really, really beat up, you guys. The lamb has, look what the lamb has on. It's the A and the white, maroon, and the green face. It has the elements on it, you guys. Oh, one day we're all going to have to meet. I definitely could go for a hug. One day, before university kids die, these people know. They were sacrificed. They were sacrificed, and I'm pretty sure there was a baby. Here is just more confirmation that this is Summer Moon Wild's missing children story. Simply because, here, I'll circle it. These are huge elements. We see them all the time. No one really gets like why, but they're here. They're on the goat. Here's the red. Here's the maroon A. Here's the faces. And he's connected to this thing by the chest. Number 5 is on top. Like, this is what should be talked about. This is what should be shown. This is the truth. And there's your lamb. This next video I'm going to show you is the part in which they go in the water. There's a part of the sacrifice that is in the water. Now, let me jump to a photo. This photo. I'm going to jump to a photo, trigger warning, so you could see the intensity of where I'm going with this. This next video is basically Summer Moon Wells at the Waterhole. This is what they did at the Waterhole. This is the water. This is part of the sacrifice that they show really, really clearly. And it gave me all the confirmation that I needed. That is exactly what went with Summer. All the way down to that face. I showed you guys that face right here. Right here. That's in the water following Summer. And this is a stick with the hearts. Everything is the same. And there's the head. So this is part of the video, of a video that shows these kids. They're just living in a war zone, you guys. I don't even know how else to say it. But They each have their maroon box. They have all their information. And it's horrible. That's a child's face. I could brighten it up. I don't like to brighten it before I go on. But that's the number. That, remember how I said there's an S that looks like a 5 and it's an S? That same thing. It wasn't on a truck. Someone's like, oh, that was on a truck. No, it's not. It's an element that they place on a truck in front of whoever is being sacrificed. And this was in the students' videos. This is a child connected to his little house, to his little box. I'm going to brighten it up however I can and sharpen it so you could kind of see what's in here. Let me see, saturate. No, not that way. Let's see. Okay. So these come from videos, you guys. They're not stills. They're videos in action. So that's his house. That's his box. That's his number 5. There, this child's attached. This should not still be going on. And especially not talked about. Again, this is in the water. And this is what Summer Moon Wells looked like at the end of her life. Her head was coming out of these white things. And that's what's on her poster. That's what's on Summer Moon's poster. And the A is right under there. See those white things with the things coming out of the side? I don't know. Doing something with their blood. But they're very proud and showing their video and what they're doing. And all I could tell you is this is the Summer Moon Wells Missing Children, which include, once again, all of the cases that I have covered. This is what they do to them. And then they wind up like that. Just like Summer Moon. And that has an A on the box. Same thing. This is the part of the equipment that their head gets connected to. We saw this as they put their heads down in it. I don't know what it is, but it's connected. And this is a horrible photo showing that. And for anyone who does, when I'm like, oh, that's the machine, their head's connected to it, their heads are down, blah, 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 blah. Well, yeah, that's what it is. Let me try to do the color. This is what you're looking at, you guys. I'm going to brighten it up a little bit so you could see the equipment. This is part of the equipment that gets connected to the head. This child is in the buggy. I think that everyone here should be very angry and disappointed if this is not discussed after I am done with this. Yeah, sassafras. That's a really good point. I feel as if they're like You know what? They put the information in so crystal clear in front of us that they know that we're all such dumbasses that they know they're not going to get busted. No one's going to give a shit. So they put this stuff out there, laughing, laughing, while these poor children are going through hell. This is really happening. This isn't a fake photo. These are not fake photos. I can't. It's very difficult. It's very, very difficult. There's your big green piece of equipment. That's what is in here is what I showed. Let me pull it up in the bottom part of the students. Wait, where is it? Oh, I don't have it in here. Shoot. Wait, let me clear this up a little so you could see it. This green piece of equipment and their faces have the mask over it. I'll show you. I'll try to. It's like it's hard to change the color because they don't want you to, but that child, the older child has a mask on its mouth, and the baby it's over his whole head. And what you see over on the right hand side is he's in his box. He's in the clear box. If you look, you could see it's a clear box. You could see in, but you can't see out. And this is the box that Summer Moon Wells was in. It's got the maroon trim. This is a real thing, you guys. This is a real thing. These are real boxes. See the green face staring at it? This is a child's box that I've been talking about. This is what was in the back seat of Summer Moon. Her box. This here is the green face that stares at whatever child is being sacrificed. And he's in his box. The picture on top is his head is in the maroon equipment. His head is kind of being smushed in between. Here, let me blow it up a little bit. Oh, wait, let me see if I could crop it. Oh, yeah, I knew it. Okay. Here. His head is in between. It's in there. And that we have seen. That's a piece of real equipment. That's what it is. The one in the bottom right-hand corner is his head is down in that one. So this is the one where, wait. Oh, actually it looks, I could brighten these. Looks better brightened here. Oh, I didn't brighten that one. Wait. Copy. Okay. This one here, you could see what's going on with him. His head is down in there. And then if I brighten the top one, you'll be able to see it better. I like to brighten it when I'm on with you guys because in case it loses any of its focus. There. That's what's happening to this boy. This is about 2 years ago, these photos. And I believe what you see on that side is just the head. Like there's this thing I've showed you guys before. That was they put it on the sand. I don't want to explain it. Here's one of the dungeons. They're down under inside this area. The left-hand side. You guys, somewhere, somehow, whoever wants to break this shit open, I don't believe it's going to be the law enforcement. It's going to take real station that does like a Dateline or something that does real investigating, like that could make a difference on that platform. I haven't found anyone who wants to touch this yet. But this is really sick. I mean, my stomach is in knots by just looking at it. Linda O'Quinn. I don't know. I just know from my knowing of what I see and through my psyche. There's certain situations where, Dateline needs to do this because it's not going to be the law enforcement. I just don't think it is. I don't. Sometimes I'll look like Summer Moon Wells. Like that's obvious that that her parents know. That's obvious, right? So there's certain things. I think the same thing with Kylie Rodney. I think that they know. And the cover up is so bad. But they also know that no one's going to bust them. At least it's not going to be the law enforcement. It's got to be like a Dateline or something. These are the elements, see? This is that was floating in the air at Kylie Rodney's fake party. These are the things that float in the air. It's like symbols, but they're all the same. It's like we could look at that now, but it's all the same. We've been looking at this for a long time. That's what they do. And I just don't think it's going to be law enforcement. It's going to bring this down. Look at this. It's really sick. Here they are in the water, and this is exactly what Summer Moon Wells looked like. This is whatever it is part of it, and it repeats over and over. Over and over. These photos show the maroon boxes. They show the hearts, the white with the hearts. They show whatever they do in the water. This is what Summer Moon Wells went through. All of Summer Moon Wells' missing children went through this. These are the white with the red hearts. These are the pieces that showed up in Checka TV's videos. They're real pieces. They're not fake pieces. It's just the hard thing is to recognize. Once you recognize it as real, then you're able to see it. But it's very, very difficult for your brain to wrap around the fact that a child can be in the water being sacrificed with whatever the freaking crap is here, right? It's like, but these are elements that repeat. They repeat. And whoever these adults are, their faces are not covered. And these are skeleton heads. They're sick ass shit people that are doing this. I don't even know who that is. These kids need saving. They need saving. It's really sad that this is where we are in our world, that I never thought that it would be still over a year me putting up these photos that are just awful. And so many more kids have been sacrificed since. Look at the little teeny pictures that are on the bottom of these photos. Tell the story way better. See? We've seen these bodies. You guys, we've seen this. They're wrapped. These bodies are wrapped, ready to go. This is what we see on the fisherman's boat in Alaska. This is what you saw when Kylie Rodney was in the water. It's very pathetic and really disgusting that this is the USA. It's sick. And let me tell you, whoever's holding that thing up is guilty. Like, they don't have to go far to go find these people. I just have to give them the information. And I know no one has found these people because they have zero views on their videos. Zero. These guys are the jackpot. And if you're watching and you know who you are, you better prepare yourself. Because the shit in this video... Here's another little picture. This little picture. They're in their basket. See? And this basket is on tracks. And they have no clothes on. You guys, it's all there. Trigger warning for this next picture. This is what we see. And I believe they're holding little babies or a little embryo or something. I don't know. But he's red-handed. It's right there. Here, the person is naked, and what you're looking at, those are the buggies. That's the buggy that Kylie Rodney was pushing her own as well. And this is the Summer Moon Wells missing children story, you guys. I'm very sad to say that this is really it. And I'm sad to say that the world in which we live in isn't going to give a fuck. We could care here all we want, but until this gets busted open by a bigger platform that could make the noise, they're going to keep killing. Thank you for the number ones. Ah, thank you very much. We know what this is, you see? I mean, that's the sad part. Like, we see this and it's really, really clear. And it's super sad to me. I never, ever thought that I would be here over a year showing the same shit. This is where they get rid of it. I am showing the authorities what they do with it. This is where they go. I can't get any more clear because the videos will show you everything. Let me make this brighter. This here, if you guys remember Kylie Rodney's case, this was on the beach. I'm like, oh my God, that's a head. And also Adventures with Purpose has this. Yeah. This is where they go and this is what they do with it, you guys. This is, I believe that these are like, kind of like not like a train track, like I don't know what it's called, like, a long metal beam. Like it's a long metal beam, but There's sand there, see? This is really where they go. Like, this is a real photo. These are real live photos. A railway. Yeah, it's like a they're maroon with the white thing sticking out of them. This could be found, put it that way. Like, if they get to these people, it could be found. See, this here, what you see in here is the truth. Right here. This is it. And same with this one. Seen this all before. And this is the part that Summer Moon Wells was marked as swimming in the waterhole. That wasn't swimming in the waterhole. Oh my God, June 16th, I knew it wasn't her swimming in the waterhole. It was this. This is this child swimming in a waterhole. This is his experience. Because this is what it really looks like. Let me brighten this one up. Here's the child. Again, if he looks familiar to anyone, this is only a couple years old. You guys, this is only a couple years old. That's him. And that's his stick. And that's what happens to him. Right there. There's his the white hearts. See the white hearts? Let me sharpen a little bit. You guys, the stories match so perfectly that it makes I shake my head like isn't anyone gonna put this out there on a bigger platform? I'm not even saying about, I don't even want to be mentioned. It's not about me. It's these children. This is continuing every day. This is a head in the sand, just like we see in all the other cases. This is Summer Moon Wells. This is a photo that shows the inside of the room that is underground. It's not that clear, but I know what it is because I've seen it. And these are the walls. This is what the walls look like. Let me see if I could go into the real little one. Let's see if I could. It's so little. So wait, let me see. I will try, but I don't think we'll be able to see anything because it's so little. Oh, I guess I could try to... Oh, I could put a magnifying glass over it. Let's see. Copy. These are the little ones. Oh, wow. Yeah, you could see a lot more. Let's see. It's in the water. They're in the water. See that? These guys are in the water with scuba gear. These guys are in the water with scuba gear. Bringing this shit down in the water. That's what they're doing. This is exactly what they did to Kylie. They brought her down there, you guys. This is scuba equipment with lights, and right in the middle there is the body wrapped. It's right here. Something's wrapped. And this, they're in the water. See, it's all they need to do is get into this information. This baby is just connected to the equipment. It's just ongoing, and if you look, here, I'm gonna brighten it up so you could see it. Wait. Behind them see the chairs? You see what the baby's holding? It's a joke. It's a joke that this is allowed. So I showed this in the beginning because I really wanted to capture you guys. But this basically could be summer moon wells. Because as we all know, she had the same stick with the hearts. She had that same little dragon face with her stick. The thing about this group is the cookie cutter doesn't change. See, Summer Wells had that same little dragon face. The cookie cutter doesn't change. And here's a closer photo of them in the equipment. It's really unreal how they show it all. Ooh, here goes my favorite part. So this last section is to me, one of the last parts of the sacrifice, right? They go either to a boat, they do all these different things. But what's really crystal clear is that they use plaster and cement and sand. I'm looking to see if I should blow this up. Wait one sec. This is the same, now let me explain something. This is the same group. All of these videos come from the same channel. This is supposed to be a video of them just making cement. But what happens is they have different things coming out of their cement maker. And all of these different things start to change. And that's what I'm going to show you. See the bucket? These remind me of the little things that Benny holds, you know? Like these little things. Let me go back to this one. Okay, so let me brighten this up. I didn't want to brighten anything up until I got on. So they're bringing, this is what they're bringing. They're not bringing plaster. They are bringing the, it's the cylinder. So this is the cylinder that comes here. That's the cylinder. That's the top of the cylinder. It's the head. Swear to God, you guys, this is the head. Okay? That's in the cylinder. What they have us believing here is that they're making cement. They're not. And this is the same group. I was able to pick out and pinpoint the videos that gave the story because my little angels helped me out. So I was able to do it actually pretty quick. Like boom, bang, boom. This cement section is pretty crazy. You're going to see these people. So this is what the cement looks like. This is what the barrel looks like. They're in this room with all of the other elements. When you look inside the barrel, it's like you see these cement-like figurines. So I really don't know if someone's actually making these things or what. But they're not pouring cement in here. They're pretending to, but they put these little figurines in there. I do believe that these little wheels have something, carry something. But this is what's in the wheelbarrow or the concrete maker. As they continue to make this concrete, more stuff shows up. Now, I do, you know, there's certain things that I know that I'm going to see that maybe you guys won't see off the bat. But I know that, for instance, this photo here, whoops, the one all the way to the left, see how that's plugged into a white container. Like, to me, that's the milk jug. That's the milk jug. Those white things are that's the most important thing that they try to get over here. Here is an element that I've pointed out before. The white, that's really not white. That will turn to like a green face or something. But as you could tell, that's not the situation that they want you to think it is. Like, what's going on in this photo is so Summer Moon Wild's Missing Children. It's insane. Like, this is the green face. This is a green. That should turn green. And this is the story, you guys. This group that's on this channel, I'm handing it to the authorities. I'm handing it to a media outlet. Yes, June Arden, you are completely correct. I believe this cement and mud drywall is part human remains, and that is why Don's was moldy. Agreed. Totally agreed. It's so, after a year plus, this is like so normal looking now. Yeah, and you know what, Ann W? They can be caught. No one wants to catch them but us. That's all. So, what you are looking at really, like that big white bumpy thing, is what was shown in Kylie Rodney's car. Remember, I keep showing you guys, and I showed you with Michael Vaughn's face the other day. There's like this big white bubbly thing. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's here. And this is what's going on with it. And it's attached to the machine. You could see that there's something underground there. It's being pulled over something. Do you believe this is a whole entire production going on right under their noses? It's a whole production. Here, let me open this thing up. Copy. Paste. See? Whole production. Those are the boxes. The maroon boxes. This is a whole production. You've seen all this, you guys. This is the white stuff. You know, I'm like, oh, the white stuff is like, it looks like, wait, hold on. This. I may have to run downstairs for a moment. Wait, look at that for one moment. I gotta grab something. Hold on. I think I gotta grab my... right. So that's like the white mesh stuff that we see with the heart in it. That's what you're looking at. It's all in here. This is the room. To me, this is like what Don did. This could be Don. This was Don's job. So here's some of the faces. Now, I don't know who they are, and they're they don't look American, or I don't know where this is. I don't know if it's in America, not America. I don't know. But they look like they're sort of outside, not outside. So if I pull this photo a little closer, I'm going to crop it down so you could see like, oh no, here. Oh, I have to crop it open actually. Here. Oh, now you can see some more faces. Because these are real people. They didn't cover their faces up. And those are the elements, you guys. These are the elements. These are the boxes. This is the room. There's the maroon boxes with the white things coming out of it, with the white handles. These are the boxes I have been looking at for over a year. White lace, yes. We have been looking at this. These boxes right here are the boxes I have been looking at and showing you guys. These are them. All this white stuff. This is so Kylie Rodney. This is where these people go. These guys, I think, are working against their will. They don't want to be here. They have to be here, you guys. They have to be here. You know, Rumple Long here, you say a lot of very great things. The truth is, in order to, no one's going to let me in any of these places, right? Like, in order to really get to the truth of this, someone's going to have to bust it open. Look at how easy this is to look at. You could see exactly what they're doing. This is the room. They're under, that's a head underground. The video doesn't start out like this, you see. I'm going to keep repeating myself, everything that I have discovered through Summer Moon Wells helping get there is in the videos I am showing you tonight. All of this. It is showing you that this is coming up from under the ground. Up from the ground. It's over and over. I believe that this is the most important section because this would help find location. And in order to get this busted open, location has to be found in order to get physical evidence, right? And I think there's physical evidence here. All they got to do is contact the person who made the videos. This shit needs to be exactly right, Lucy Lee. There's the maroon, the green, and the white. It's always there. Those faces are always there. They're always there connected to a sacrifice. It's right there. And there's a lot to be exposed here. Let's see what's in the smaller little one. See, I haven't even been able to. There's so many pictures that if I was to get them all done for tonight, I would never have gotten on. I kept like, oh no. I'm like, okay, I can't push it out anymore longer. See the green? It's always there. Ooh. There's the white heart. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. Look at this, you guys. If this isn't evidence, this is what all the victims have. There's the hearts. Like, why else would they be put in there, right? This here is the number one element in the summer moon Wow's missing children. The people that put these videos together need to be contacted by the authorities, right? Or by Dateline. How about that? Because I don't think the authorities are going to do shit. So the V is going in. Looks like the V is going into the barrel. Wow. Wow. It's right in there. And there's the number 5. See, stuff really starts to show up once you really hit it. Well, for me, it starts to show up. To show you guys. Look at oh, thank you, Lucy Lee, for that super sticker. Thank you. Thank you very much. And all the way back there, you guys, there's the maroon boxes with the two heads. Right there. That's your maroon box. Those are the boxes with the white stringy things. Right there. Right there. See the opening? So you guys see the flooring is that, so you see that flooring? That flooring matches this. That flooring that you see right here matches this flooring. You see? And how the heads are coming out of here and the same as they're having here. This is the same location. This all matches. This is the same. Wow. It's right under there, 67. That would make sense because these heads are coming out of these things. Same as in the 4 students videos. This here is matched to this. See? See the flooring? See the flooring? It's the same. And see the heads coming out of this? So somewhere here the heads this is the same. Thank you for the match number 1. So, oh my goodness, it goes all the way to the back. You guys, these are the same floors. Look at that. You guys, I think we have a match. Copy. Look at that. Same damn flooring. Wow. So if this is a match, see the heads? See the heads in here? Oh my goodness, you guys, it's really 67. Wow. So it would be the same location. It would be the same underground location. Because this dude here with the same flooring, so this flooring is from college students, and this flooring is from this dude who also has heads coming out of the boxes. But you see how half of it is this? See? They split the screen, see? Even they have the screen split. Same location. Same location. There's a lot to be same flooring, yeah. There's oh my God. There are the boxes, those white boxes. What are these, miniature heads? I don't understand. They're not. Back here, in the back, those are the white number 5s. You guys, holy shit, this is huge. That's all I could tell you. This is huge. This is where Kylie Rodney went. Do you guys see? These are all the white sticks. There's the heart. Like, this is where they go. Summer Moon Wells had all of these white 5s in her room. I wish I was the FBI and I could go storm this place. Because I know with all of my heart, I feel it in my stomach, that is exactly what happens. This is what happens. All of this we have seen. All of this. You guys, there are heads in these things. That's what's in these things. Page is this? 68. Let me bring that little corner piece up. This wow. This is a grouping. This is a grouping. And And this place should be stormed. You guys, this is so, like, I feel like throwing up. Like, this is, I don't even have any more words to say. Like, there's like nothing more to say other than like, go bust this shit open. Here's your yellow face. This is what went with Michael Vaughn. This little element is a big deal. You could find this throughout all the cases, you guys. Somewhere in the photos, when you look in photos of people from that were sacrificed from this horrific thing, they have all these elements in their photos. It's just what they do. I don't know if that's gas going in there. I don't know what that is. But this is, let's see. I'll brighten it up a little bit. There. So there it's a little brighter. This is what's in this room. This is the summer moon whilst missing children, you guys. I want to say that I found it, and I really, really hope and pray that someone cares to do something about it. Now I'm getting emotional because I know what I'm looking at. I know everything I'm looking at. It's very, you know, it's just very sad to me. Like each piece here, I could identify, and what I'm getting identify, and what I'm getting emotional is because I know it's sad to me that the law enforcement that protects us isn't going to do anything about this. And I really hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. Because every little thing in here are my elements. Hey. Not done yet. Now I'm all stuffy. Let me go into the smaller photo. Oh, there's my dog starting to howl again. He's still howling for his, they call it the bitch. Oh, he's not happy we took her away. Hear him howling? Okay, here. This is what's in there, you guys. These are all the elements. This is unreal. And look at how clear it is. My God, you guys, I'm actually in awe. Because there's so much more I have to show you guys that I have, but I know that I needed to get up here. There's the maroon. You know how we always see these maroon things with these things sticking out of them? That's what that is. Don Wells was doing this. And Candace. This is what Don Wells and Candace were doing. This is what they were doing. You guys, those maroon boxes, I feel it. I know that that's where that's how they transfer them. These maroon boxes are making me sick to my stomach, like I want to vomit, literally. Those maroon boxes is where the heads. This is what. Oh, it makes me sick. I'm actually nauseous. This is exactly what Kylie Rodney. There's a great photo of her. If anyone ever wants to accept the fact that this is what her head is on, and her face is. See, imagine here's Kylie Rodney. The white thing is her face. So let me go back down here. This here this is what Summer Moon Wells was laying in her car. She was attached to this stuff. This is the white thing, see? It's the white thing. This is what happens to them. This white thing here, I could tell you for a fact, is this white thing here. This is this. This. I know it is. I'm nauseous as can be. And somehow they make her head into plaster. Into plaster. That's what this is. And here's the number 5. Here, let me grab this. Here. Here's all your elements. This guy's connected to them. See? It's not plaster anymore. It's a whole room. It's changing, right? It's not changing, it's just different part of the video, basically. You guys, this is, oh my God. I would really pray. So what I'm going to go to bed and pray about tonight is that This place gets busted open. Those are the little maroon boxes. Or the clear box with the maroon on the outside. Guys, there's the machine. It's all here. It is all here. And there is the container. That's the final. This is your cylinder with the head in it. Here's your cylinder. This is what was at the bread making. Oh my God, I need my power strip. Wait, let me grab my power strip. Hold on. Plug this in. That's the that's you. Remember how Benny would show like a little container? This is like the container, or whoever was being Benny. Who the hell knows who anyone is, right? But this is what it is. This is the container. So, whoops, no, unplug. So whoever is trying to keep this stuff secret, well, too bad, because there it is. It's not sacred anymore. So you might as well stop doing what you're doing. It's not sacred anymore. It's right there. I'm showing it. It's exactly what it looks like. It's got all the pieces. This is like your finale. There's the blue, the green, the maroon, the white, the blah, 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 blah. The thing is, there with the clear boxes with the maroon trim. These guys are in the room with everything. The number 5 you see in the middle is the same number 5 that matches. Let me sharpen a little. That matched up with it's, you know what I realized is the 5s are different, right? I know that, but like this number 5 with yellow is what shows up in Jonathan Lee Rich's, and like certain videos only have certain shape 5s. Like that one. And in Arden Pepian's video, I kept the picture. Let me see if I can find it. It always bothered me. I'm like, why is there a number 5 that looks like mud? I'm like, that's the perfect number 5. What is she trying to say? Like these are number 5s in mud. Or in sand or plaster. Let me see. Arden. Let's see if it's right here. Arden Pepian. A lot of things my God. most of everything that Arbana showed me is in this video. I truly believe that she gave her life for it. I do. I feel like she gave her life to, I feel like her life was taken. Because the stuff that she showed is really everything that we're looking at. You know, in the photos that she sent me, which again didn't get much traction, really matched up with the elements. Arden. All right, let's see if it's in here. Nope, not that one. I never, if anyone who knows me knows I can never find it. Any picture that I try to find, because it just, I don't know why. Nope, that's not it. I want to find that number 5. Arden, number 3. It might be in this one. You know, like she showed me underground places, and they all have this number 5 kind of cover. And now when I'm looking back as I'm talking to you guys trying to find this photo, it's a lot like what we're looking at right now. It's very, very, very similar. Very similar. I think she overexposed a lot of information. But then again, no one's doing anything about it, right? But maybe one day they will. Maybe. Look at this little child. Seriously. It's drives me bonkers. No, of course I can't find it too quickly. Shoot. No, it's not even close to any of these videos. I don't know where I must have put it, but I'll find it when I'm supposed to find it, I guess. So I never find anything. It's like a stupid ongoing joke with myself. This is it to me. How many buckets like that did we see from Don? A ghost in there. There's so much in here. There's so much information here that could be used for the good of finding out what happened to these kids. Here, this photo here, I'm going to show you how it shows the head. These last few photos, and I have more to show you. This is what's in the little corner. And these bags that are being put in there, if you look closely to the bottom of the bags, it's not sand they're putting in there. Really isn't. You know, as I head towards the, let's see if I have all these pictures. There's some photos that I'm going to throw up here that I didn't have ready. It's almost like when I watch the news on these cases, I feel like I'm in a twilight land, because I'm like, I don't even know what they're talking about anymore, because it's like talking in circles or talking in circles. And many of the people on YouTube channels are talking in circles too. See? I think there's 4 more other videos that I will be going over and grabbing the information. Here's some more, just a few other photos. That speak volumes. I don't know, guys. I'm trying to keep the faith in hope that justice prevails. And what I am going to hope and pray for is that some freaking big show, and I'm not saying Dr. Phil, that's not what I want. I'm saying like a Dateline, like a CNN, like someone who is neutral and not here to protect the ones that are part of this money-making machine. It's got to be a group that is not connected to the law enforcement. They can't be. Here you could see this picture here. You could see that they're placing these things in there. They're not placing just cement, they're placing these. Yeah, I believe that definitely I believe that there are creators that are pushing their narrative, and it's keeping from getting the truth on purpose. On purpose, I could say it. I'm not going to say which creators I'm talking about, but when you see stuff like this, they're placing these things in there. These are Summer Moon Wells missing children items. I know, Muffin Top, I'm trying so hard to have faith. I am. I'm trying so hard. So these are the pictures that I didn't get to, and you could see that they're placing stuff in here, right? My dogs. They're so big. God, they're so noisy. Here's just a few more because I want you guys to see them. See this? These are heads being placed in there. That's a clear head. I mean, can't get any clearer than this. Wait, let me brighten it up. Copy. Okay. I mean, I do see that this is what Don Wells, this was Don Wells's part of the job. It had to be. Sorry, these are the pictures that I didn't get to put up, and I just want to make sure I don't miss anything here. I think I got the most important ones. And what's this? Yeah, I'm going to wrap it up. Really important to remember is that, first of all, the location that I showed kind of really looks like it matches the students. And that's really important. This is a Summer Moon Wells Missing Children's case. All of the cases I'm following, this is what happens to them. This is what happens to them. I'm really going to go to bed tonight and I'm going to pray that something changes in the morning, something happens, something clicks, something's exposed, someone's busted, and it can't just be one person going to jail. It's a very large group. Very, very large group. What a night, guys, right? This is a big freaking night. There's a lot going on here. I like to go backwards. There's a lot that we went over. Look at all this. There's your yellow face. I like to go backwards. I don't know. It makes me remember. Look at, there's the stick, you guys. See the stick? That's the stick that I tell you is found in, that's a stick that could have been found in any of the cases. All the way to the left. That's the stick that Kylie Rodney was showing in her tree. That's the stick that Summer Moon Wells had in her dad's doorway. Hole in the ground with the green face coming out of it. These guys are connected by the neck. See? They're bound together. See that? It's bound to someone. And so is that guy. These guys are not, like I said, they're not there because they want to be. They're stuck there. They're stuck there. This was a wonderful night. My God, you see so much more when you go backwards. Oh my God. This is the Summer Moon Wells Missing Children. There's the horse, the bottom. There's so much in here. Yeah, you guys, thank you so much. It was so great. You guys kept it amazing in chat. Thank you, Judy Muffin Top. Thank you to all of you guys. Everyone go to sleep tonight thinking that this is going to be completely busted open. Because these children, Summer Moon Wells doesn't want any more people coming up to her, and she doesn't want any more. They don't want any more. They want it to stop. They want it to stop. And they don't want anyone to be mad. They just want justice, harmony, and peace. That's what they want. That's what they want, because this here has to stop. These photos have to stop. It's very sad. You guys, we did it. I made it through. I'm going to go back to the beginning here. This room, this is all the same. That's nuts. It's the same flooring. See how it all comes together? How it really does? It really is one. It's one story. It's one. It's one purpose. It's one purpose. It's one group. It's one cookie cutter. It's all the same. You guys, on that note, we're going to bed. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for the super stickers, you guys. Thank you for being here and giving thumbs up, and thumbs up on your way out would be wonderful. I love to hit that 100 mark. I think it makes a difference. And I will be back tomorrow. Everyone get some sleep. Thank you very much. Everyone get some sleep and prepare yourself for another day. Good night, you all. God bless you all. And thank you so very much for being here to support my channel. Good night, guys.